I welcome you all in today's English revision class. Dear children, in today's revision class, I am going to revise the poem Amanda by Robin Callan. First of all, we will read about the poet. Robin M.C. Mock Callan is an Australian author of books for children. She writes children's and young adult fiction. Some of her famous books are Hating Alison Esley, People Might Hear You, etc. First of all, we will get to know about introduction to the lesson. Actually, it is introduction to the poem. Robin Callan has expressed the views of a little girl Amanda who is constantly pointed out by her mother for making mistakes. Mistakes which she considers so as they are not part of the code of good conduct led out of the society in which we live. Now, summary of Amanda poem. The poem describes a girl named Amanda and her mother who is nagging her for her mistakes. She is first pointed out, most probably by her mother, for biting her nails and not sitting in the right posture. The mother also feels that Amanda sits in a very lazy manner. So, this Amanda imagines herself as a mermaid who lives a calm and relaxing life in the beautiful green sea. Further, she is nagged for not cleaning her room and shoes and also for not doing her homework. She then imagines herself to be an orphan because she is now fed up of being watched by her parents continuously. She says that she would have enjoyed her freedom then by making the patrons of her bare feet on the sand and would live a peaceful life. Next, Amanda is scolded for eating too many chocolates, as this causes pimples. She is also scolded for not listening to her mother. So now, Amanda thinks of being Rapunzel, a character from a fairy tale, and wants to live in a huge tower like her. In the tower, she will be alone and will live a peaceful life and will never allow anyone to come in. Finally, the mother asks her to stop being moody because she does not want anyone to blame her for harassing her daughter. At this time, the poet has not written any reaction from Amanda's side. This constant nagging has made her so sad that she has even stopped to imagine herself as someone else. She used to do so in order to escape from the continuous harassment and dominance of her parents. Now, we will do important questions of Amanda. How do you think Amanda is? How old do you think Amanda is? How do you know this? Amanda's age could be between 10 to 12 years old. We can guess this because of the reference of mermaid or Rapunzel. These stories are read by children of age group of 10 or 12 years, and especially she was thinking about pimples, and generally in teenage children have pimples. Who do you think is speaking to her? One of her parents is speaking to her. We think that probably it could be her mother. We think this because it's a general perception that children are taken care of by their mothers at home. Next question. Why are stranger 2, 4, 6 given in parenthesis? Parenthesis is a remark that is added to a sentence often to provide an explanation. So in Strangers 2, 4 and 6 parenthesis is used to describe the reaction of child Amanda towards her mother's continuous nagging. Who is the speaker of Stranger 2, 4 and 6? Do you think this speaker is listening to the speaker in Stranger 1, 3, 5 and 7? The speaker in Stranger 2, 4 and 6 is Amanda. No, she is not paying any attention to what her mother says. She is lost in her own thoughts. She imagines herself as a mermaid, an orphan, and Rapunzel. What could Amanda do if she were a mermaid? The little girl Amanda wants to be a mermaid and the only resident of the beautiful green sea. She thinks that her life will be very relaxing in the sea and she will be taken away with the currents of water. She will be able to enjoy her freedom. Next question. Is Amanda an orphan? Why does she say so? No, Amanda is not an orphan as she is constantly being pointed out by one of her parents in the poem. She is said to become because she is sad and depressed because of the continuous scolding and nagging which she faces because of her parents. Therefore, she feels that it would have been much better and peaceful if she would have an orphan. Question 7. Do you know the story of Rapunzel? Why does she want to be Rapunzel? The story of Rapunzel is of a girl who is captured by an old witch in a tower. The old witch climbs up the tower with the help of Rapunzel's very long hair, which she lets down for her through a window by the tower. One day, a prince visits her by climbing the tower with the help of her long hair. When the witch comes to know this, she separates both of them. But Rapunzel and Prince meet after a gap of many years and then live their life happily. Amanda wants to be Rapunzel because she knew that in the story there was no staircase to enter the tower. It was only possible with the help of Rapunzel's long hair and that she would let down to help others to climb. Amanda feels that life in the tower will be very calm and nice and also makes it a point to never let her hair down for anyone as she does not want to get disturbed by visitors. Why does the girl earn for? What does the girl earn for? What does this poem tell you about Amanda? The girl Amanda yearns for freedom and peace in her mind. She is constantly reminded of her mistakes. Her parents want her to follow the code of conduct of good behavior. They were doing so because they want their child to be well mannered and obedient. But while doing this, forget that she is a child and should be allowed some freedom. The poet has drawn the reader's attention towards the connection of children who are condition of children who are constantly oppressed by their elders in the name of good behavior. Read The Last Stranger. Do you think Amanda is sulking and moody? In our sense, Amanda is not moody. She feels oppressed because of her mother's constant nagging. She does not want to point it out for such small things like cleaning the room, sitting straight, cleaning her shoes, completing her homework, etc. She feels that she is not free and is under a constant pressure of trying to be a well behaved girl as per as her parents demand. Thank you, everyone.